First things first, I want to give our honor and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kadash. And he says, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Bahashem, Kadash. And we give double honor to our apostle elders, which is apostle elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahbashim Yahushai. 2022, which is the year of Yahbashim Yahushai, turning up. Things and moves are being made, man. All right, I just got done looking at some stories, and you got Russia that has annexed 4 regions in Ukraine, and the U.S. Department has put sanctions, all right, has put sanctions on Russia. So we got newer sanctions that are coming on Russia now. So these are the moves that are being made. We don't have too much longer, man. I mean, it ain't getting back quiet, man. All right, you got to understand that the times that we in, but this is the Lord speeding it up. What does it say? He said he's gonna hasten it. Hey, shalom to those on the comment board. Yabashim Yashar Barakatham Bashim Akark with Dad. So you know, those that have scriptures, brothers that have scriptures, definitely post them. I'll get to them. But these are the moves that are being made, man. The Lord is getting ready to go into some times, man. And our mentality is just to hold the line, man. All right, but right now there's an individual working going on, man. All right, you have to have an individual working with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, that's the mentality to be in. Stay in the spirit. That's why it says knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time. All right, so Russia is now, it's live right now. You can type it in. Russia has annexed 4 regions in Ukraine. And then that's going to pull in NATO, man. Once you wake up, we're going to see NATO in there soon, man. And once we see that, that's going to be the clash. And we already in the third. We're getting ready to go into that third woe, man. All right. So now we're waiting for the financial structure. All they need, everything is set. And it's the Lord setting it up because he's not going to put anything on us that we can't handle. So he's making these moves according to Israel, man. Because guess what? The Lord said not one grain, not one is going to fall, not one is going to be taken out of the hand of the Lord. So all of this, you should say the importance of Israel because the Lord is moving according to the readiness of Israel. Because what does it say? Until the angels have the 4 winds, if you read Revelations, it says what? That the angels have control over the 4 winds until what? The elect are sealed. So the work that we're doing now, and the work and the labor, starting first and foremost with the apostles and elders, have been waking the elect up. Ergo, the Lord has been furthering the prophecies, has been moving these prophecies along. Now we're at the time where they're at the door, man. They're at the door. Like the apostle said, the elite are getting ready to kill hundreds of millions of people, man. That's the seriousness that we're approaching. It's not going to be in a lot of jakes. You may see death in movies and death that, but you're gonna see it in front of you, man. You're gonna see things that are happening that we have never witnessed before. These are the times that have not been since there has been a nation. And you got to think, these Edomites, they know something's going on, man. They feel it. They don't know what it is, but they feel it. They feel an ominous something is around the corner, man. Because guess what? That pride is not even helping no more. Because that's why a lot of them are losing. They're losing their statuses in job-wise because guess what? They thought they had an established job. Now, guess what? They shopping where niggas shop, man. I see a lot of, when I go to Aldi's and low places, I see Edomites in there, man. That status of where they were at is being fell down, just like us as a nation. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Lord didn't take us down overnight. We went down in a periodic of time, so we're raising up, just like you put a seed in the ground. The Lord planted this truth by the way of Abba Bivens. That's why it says this truth is likened unto a mustard seed. The Lord planted it by the way of Abba Bivens, and now it's grown. It's growing. Now the birds are starting to flock. Because guess what? Israel is so out there that nations are accompanied. They know that we're the Israelites. There's not a fact of, oh, are we the Israelites? They know we're the Israelites is what now? That's pretty much where the world is at. What now? Okay, we see that you're the Israelites, but what you gonna do? Because Esau's still ruling, man. So it's coming to the time where two opposing forces are gonna clash. And then a lot of things have been coming out with spiritual power, man. All right, these are the things what solidified. What did Yahweh say? Don't believe upon me for what I say, believe upon me for the work's sake. And that's been coming in my mind, man. The works are getting ready to show themselves. That's what's really gonna solidify this truth. And for those that have been believing, guess what? That's a reward to you, man. All those that have been on these comment boards, that have been watching videos, that have been studying, that have been staying in the, guess what? When spiritual power happens, that's going to be a reward to us. That's going to be the Lord giving us a reward to say, look, you believed when there was no signs. Now here's the sign. Here's the proof in the pudding, man. And it's going to get real out here because these elites are not going to let that ride out. They're not going to let us commit spiritual power and healing people, because guess what? The hospital industry is done. Why you need a hospital when you can go to these people? These people are healing unknown diseases and uncurable diseases. That's the time we come into, man. The Lord wants to heal. When you cut yourself, your body heals, man. The Most High is a natural, his energy is healing, man. That's why we're being healed. The Lord raised us, just like he raised Yahushua from the grave, man. He healed his body. He healed Yahushua from within, man. He didn't heal. No one had to come and lay hands on Yahushua and raise him up. The Heavenly Father healed his son and made him whole, man. That's the same thing. We're his son. He calls us his son. What does he say? I called my son out of what? Egypt. To come and serve me. So we're raising, just like the Lord raised up Yahushua, he's raising up Israel, man. And we're awake. We have this, the breath, the sinews, the bones. Even these halfway Israelites that are condemning their damn self. Because there's going to be elect that come out of there, man. All right? There's going to be some elect that come out of there. So the time we at now, man, there's more. I'm just quoting scriptures. You know, I'm just quoting scriptures right now, man. You know, but the thing that's in my mind is you got to buckle up. And you got to think, moves are being made. And they're being made for your sake, man. So why would you not pay attention? The war is coming for your freedom. If the war don't come, you're going to be in bondage. If the missiles don't come, you're going to stay in bondage. If the mark of the beast, the MOT to the BB does not come, you're going to remain in slavery. So you have to jump, man. It's the jump, it's the faith, it's the leap of faith. And we're not to, and that's why, and this is what I wanted to Wadi Abashim, I wanted to bring this out. That's why the Lord is Psalms. David said, the Lord is my shepherd. What does a shepherd do? A shepherd leads you. Some of us are trying to lead from the front. You can't do that, man. In the time we at now, if you want to stay, and this is something in the spirit, man, and I was thinking this for myself, so I'm pulling it out. You have to let the Lord lead you. That's why it says he leadeth me by still waters. He leadeth me by green pastures. The Most High, through his son, Yahushua, is shepherding us, man. He's leading us. All of this is not by coincidence. All of us waking up. All of us receiving sight again, receiving the breath. That's Yahushua at the helm of this thing, man. And he's leading us by still waters, which is this truth. He's leading us to the understanding, the knowledge, wisdom, which is going to give us the power to maintain. Because belief up here is powerful, man. That's why the elites had this chained up. That's why we wasn't in cotton fields. We wasn't in hardcore bondage, because he had our minds. So now the Lord let our minds go. We're now what's the word I'm looking for? We're now dangerous, if you want to say that. And it's not dangerous as in violent. They just know, because guess what comes with mentality and belief and faith, power. Yahushua said it. Thy faith has made thee whole, man. That's what Yahushua was telling us the whole time. The faith, thy faith, thy faith, thy faith has made thee whole, man. I have not seen so great a faith in all of Israel with the centurion, man. So that's what Yahushua will commemorate, faith. You could know all the precepts in the world, but you don't believe. Guess what? Guess what? What's the worth of the precepts if you don't believe in them, man? It's worth nothing. That's useless. But if you have a little faith, guess what? The belief, man, we gonna do great things, Israel. And I'm talking to the hopeful elect, man. Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? Whoever the elect is, I pray for them, man. I pray and I hope that the Lord just it's time for us to not be looked down upon no more, man. It's time for us to take our rightful position on this planet Earth, man. That's the time we at now. It's time for us to be what we were created to be, man. Stop being niggas, man, and low lights and less than what we are, man. You'll never be happy until you be what. That's why we were never happy, man. That's why the curses, we put that depression, because we knew we weren't supposed to be niggas, man. We knew we weren't supposed to be they basketball players. That's why a nigga, he'll play basketball his whole life and retire and still be miserable. Because that's not our lot, man. The Lord created us to be established as the rulers of this. This earth was created for our sakes. Do you understand that, man? That's what Jake is scared of, man. Jake is scared to be what they are meant to be, which is rulers. And he said he made us a nation of kings and priests, man. And it's scary, man. It's scary. We got a lot on us, man. That's why the Lord was so hard on us as a nation. He said, I keep you as the apple of mine eye, man. The Lord concentrates on Israel, man, because the Lord has made us to be something that we don't even realize yet, man. But we're starting to, man. You know, so I'm going to leave it there. I was just quoting some scriptures. Hey, Shalom, virgin. Shalom. Shalom, Mark. Hey, Yabashim Yashar Brakatah, man. And, hey, Shalom to you brothers that just jumped on. And, Lord willing, is edifying. But the moves are being made, man. All right. The Russia has just annexed 4 regions in Crimea, in Ukraine, Slovakia. Crimea, they already annexed that. So now they got 4 more regions. So these are power moves, man. All right, because now, and Biden has put more sanctions on Russia. There's going to be a point where sanctions is going to be out the door, and there's going to have to be actions, man. All right, so Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to say, call the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Makar Kadas. Until next time, I say, Shalom.